Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm coming to you live from the house of Margaret, where I am about ready to go. I have spent the morning gathering my list. You can't see that. It's actually a long list of things. I'm a list maker. When I pack for anything, I don't care if I'm going to be gone for 2 minutes, 2 days, or 2 hours. I don't like to leave the house unless I know I have everything. Now, places like work, I'll just keep everything. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. There are some people who make fun of me for that. But they're typically the same people who come and say, hey, do you have, and it's something completely arbitrary and strange, and guess what? I have it. So, I mean, it's one of those things. If you're going 2 houses down and you forget something, you can just run back up to the house and get it. That's one thing. But if you're not going to be within close proximity to your humble abode, you got to plan ahead. And that's what I've done. So I have listed out every single thing I could possibly need. I've put it on the list. I have packed my suitcase. And then there's a couple of things that I need from the Piggly Wiggly, so I'm going to this way. Yeah. So I got up really early this morning at work and left because I had to go pick up my vest and come home and do all this stuff, which I'm really proud of myself that I didn't try to lay down and take a nap. That's kind of one of my things. But I didn't. I've trucked right along. My hair, I'm kind of okay with it right this second. I'm very thankful that I didn't get it colored dark. I'm very, very thankful for that. I think that would have been catastrophic. So there is a little bluish. You can't see it as much in this video, but there is a little bit of a bluish tint to it. However, I'll live with it. It'll be all right. Okay, makeup is done. Let's have a little gloss of the lip variety. So I tried my best on one that I had tailored, and I'm not gonna get your PC ready for the school year. Well, here's the thing, AVG. I'm not in school this year, honey. But thank you. It's a free one-time fix even. Well, anyway, hang on. I'm having some technical difficulties. I don't want that. My little makeup box. God, that thing makes me so happy. All right. Okay. So anywho, as I was saying, yeah, I don't know. I can't know about it. So it'll be all right. I just can't eat anything today. I guess I should have been a little more specific when I had it done, and I should have told her, you know what, leave it a little loose, where it'll fit. Anywho, so I noticed today on the book of faith that the marriage licenses were being issued. Here's the thing. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but yesterday in a way, I kind of wish that I had been there for all that. And in another way, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I am too fragile to go to jail. Because I'll admit, and I'll be completely honest with you, I'm one of these type people that is very passionate, and if someone in my face yelling would have gotten my goat, I'd have punched somebody. And I don't know how many of you saw the video of the guy who was had the bullhorn and was in those people's faces just screaming, "Holy moly, Jesus and Mary!" I'd have punched him. I would have, because the whole time I was watching it, I was like, wouldn't it be so great if somebody just walked up and punched him in his face? So here's the thing, the whole protest and this, that, and the other. I think it's productive as long as people keep their cool and as long as people are respectful and nice. I think when anything, whether it be a protest or even a conversation, gets to a point that people are raising their voices and they're shouting, it's counterproductive and it's pointless. Because by that point, everybody's lost control. Nobody's listening to nobody, and it's just who can scream louder. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. So, somebody created a page for that woman in Rowan County, and I know God don't like ugly, but I have chuckled at that. And I don't know what I chuckle more over, the post or the fact that there are people who believe it's actually her Facebooking from jail. But okay. Um, here's the thing. There's been so many comments, Lord, how I can't. There's more comments than Carter's got liver pills, and quite frankly, I can't keep up with all of them. But I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the thing. For all the Christians that are saying, well, Christians are being persecuted. She's being persecuted and trying to make a martyr of her, and saying that she was arrested because she's a Christian. No, she wasn't. She was arrested because she was in contempt of a court order. That's why she got arrested. They didn't look at her and say, "Hey, you're a Christian, a Hindu, or what are you? Oh, you're a Christian? Well, you're going to jail." That's not what happened. That's not what happened. And as a matter of fact, she was given a chance to sort of avoid the whole jail thing, and she said, "No, I would rather sit in jail." And you know what? If I'm being 100% with you right now, I respect her for that. I don't have to agree with her, but anybody whose convictions are that strong to the point that they're willing to look at somebody and knowing that they're fixing to go to the hoosh gal, but they'll look at you anyway and say, no, I'd rather go to jail. Hats off. Now, like I said, I wish she would temper that with a little bit of common sense, and maybe resign the position before they impeach her, because I quite frankly think that's what it's going to come to. Because at this point, I think all that it's doing, it's wasting taxpayer money. I understand if you want to fight for what you believe in, I get that, and I'll give you that. But you're fighting when you know when you're fighting an uphill battle, and when you're fighting a battle that you're not going to win. And at that point, it's just how can you bow out gracefully, and to do so with as little friction as possible. I mean, I reckon it was a real shit show in Ashland yesterday. But the thing of it is, this entire mess, all it's doing is costing taxpayers money. That's it. That's all it's doing. On the other side of the coin, I've seen so many posts from my gay people, my gay community, calling her a bigot. Oh, she's a bigot. She's a bigot. Why is she a bigot? Why is she a bigot? Because she has a belief system. If she were going around calling fag, homo, doc, piss on you, doc, piss on you, fag, you're not getting married in my freaking courthouse, I would call her a bigot. But if you watch the video that was shot the day that the couple went in, she was very respectful, and she even said, "I'm not trying to disrespect you. I just believe that marriage is one man, one woman." Now, granted, let's just, before we go any further, was she wrong? Yeah, she was wrong. She was wrong in the sense of You're at the courthouse. So whatever you believe about your Bible, that's fine. But when you're at work in the courthouse, you don't get to make that distinction. You don't get to say, well, I'm following this Bible, not the state of Kentucky. You don't get to say that. Outside of that office, absolutely. If you want to believe that marriage is between a man and a woman, you've got that right. It doesn't make you a bigot, in my opinion. Now, I could be, to me that doesn't make a person a bigot. What makes a person a bigot and what makes a person prejudiced is when they're derogatory about something, when they're mean about something. From what I've seen, and I'm the type of person, give the devil their due. You know, as a gay lady, as a gay person, as a human being, we want to be respected. We want people to respect what we believe in, and we want people to respect our beliefs. We don't have to agree with them, but we at least want people to respect them and be nice. But yet, a lot of times we don't want to reciprocate that. If someone disagrees with us, all of a sudden they're a bigot and they're an asshole and they're a prick. And trust me, some are. The guy with the megaphone, the bullhorn, for example, yeah, he was a bigoted prick. This lady, I think, like I said, I think it's one of those situations where, and even the bigoted prick, I mean, I respect his passion, but like I'd said on somebody's thread yesterday, his delivery could use a little tweaking. But as far as she's concerned, I think that she could have been a little more diplomatic about this. And again, I think she's wrong in the sense that, here's the deal, sister. You work for the government. And despite what anybody thinks about the Bible and the Constitution and the Bible and the Constitution, I mean, you've all read them. You've read all the comments. You got to take the Bible out of the equation, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, whether you want to dispute it or not. It doesn't matter how loud you shout it. It's not going to make you right. You got to take the Bible out of it. Between 9 and 5 or whatever, 8 and 4, whatever hours the courthouse is open, you got to take the Bible out of it. You don't got to take your faith out of it. You can go to work and believe in Jesus, believe in God. I mean, you can stand behind the counter and hum, whatever little hymns that you want to, hum, but you can't pick and choose stuff out of the Bible and tell people what they're going to do because God said so. You just, you can't. God love her. I mean, like I said, I respect her. You got to respect her tenacity, if nothing else. But like I said, I just wish she'd been a little more diplomatic about it, a little more graceful about it, and just had the courage of her conviction and said, you know what? I don't believe in this. Doesn't sit well with me. Marriage is a man and a woman. I want no part of this. My faith is so strong that I can resign from this position. And I know that the good Lord's going to provide. Because here's the thing. There is somebody, honey, going to hire her. There is some left-wing conservative group that would love to have her. I have no doubts that she'll find a job. And if her faith is truly as strong as she says it is, then, she should have that faith. Stand in your righteousness. Own your righteousness. Don't say that your faith is strong and then say, well, I'm not going to resign. I shouldn't have to. Well, yeah, you kind of should if you're refusing to do your job. It's either that or be impeached, which is going to be another shit show. So she needs to work on her diplomacy just a little bit. But I just think that if we lived in a world where everybody, gay people, straight people in general, and I've said this a million times before, I just want to get to the day where people are people. It's not gay people, it's not white people or straight people or black people, it's just people. Just one race, human race, that's it. But everybody just wants, they gotta have those lines and those boxes and those labels and those distinctions, and honestly, it gives me the diarrhea, which right now probably wouldn't be a bad thing because I'm a little bloated. That wouldn't be a bad thing. But just be nice to one another. You know, try to see things from a different person's perspective. And it's okay to disagree with people. It's not okay to be mean. It's not okay to be mean. I don't care who you are. I don't care what side of the issue you stand on. You know, there's some things that I have seen that gay people have posted that I'd be ashamed of. I'm embarrassed for them because there's no sense in acting like that. Just because somebody doesn't believe what you believe, and that goes for both parties, like I said, doesn't give you the right to be an asshole. That's whether you're a Christian or a gay or whatever you are, whatever you want to be. So that's my opinion. Oh God, just be nice, honey. Just be nice to one another. God, the world is such a better place when people just smile and be happy and be joyous. And you know, there's too much negativity and horseshit in this life. Good God, we're surrounded by it. Well, we are, you know, and it's up to each and every single one of us to make those changes that are going to bring about positivity and happiness. And, you know, we talk about ignorance, and I don't mean ignorance in the derogatory sense of the word. I just mean ignorance in the most literal sense of the word. Uneducated. Educate yourself. That goes for everybody. Be educated. Learn. Grow. Try to understand. Try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. So often we don't do that. We harbor this animosity because we feel that somehow you're judging me. You're judging. Honey, there's only one judge, and it ain't Judge Judy. It's the other guy, Judge Jesus. What a reality show that would be. Anywho, just pick and choose your battles, people. Life is entirely too short for all this mess. So I'm headed to Logan County. I hope I can find this place. Thank God for Google Maps. That's all I got to say about that. And y'all take care, and I will holler at you later.